I'm Marcie Zaharee, and I work for the MITRE Corporation. We operate 4 federally funded research development centers, and our headquarters are dual headquartered, and one in Bedford, Massachusetts, and the other in Virginia. And my job title there, I'm a KM principal, but I'm also an associate department head for information management and practice. And we work in the knowledge services area. Our whole division is entitled Corporate Communications and Knowledge Services. I've been at MITRE for about 4 years, and I have a lot of great personal benefits that I have derived from APQC. The first one, I think, is the benchmark studies. We've participated in 2.5. We're on our 3rd one going into this year. And they've been really helpful because KM is a relatively new discipline. I think the first time it was referenced was in Drucker's book in 1990 of the knowledge worker. So in comparison to other disciplines such as management, like Ford, been around for 100 years, it's a newer discipline, so APQC is great in that it's got so many wonderful resources. And what I mean by that is on the benchmarking study, we always want to know where we are in comparison with other non-for-profit organizations. And being able to see what they're doing, what those best practices are, anything that we can try and implement within the company. So the results of the studies from those are really helpful for us to be, especially when we're looking at our budget for the next year, trying to determine initiatives that we want to fund. I think what's nice about, and I've only experienced APQC through the knowledge management group. And what's nice is that they're a independent, non-biased broker to be able to connect a lot of the KM practitioners. Some other groups that I have belonged to, one of the things that's very uncomfortable for me is when an organization trying to supports vendors, and then you get home and then you get all of the sales calls that come in, and APQC is not like that. They're very neutral. You get a wide variety of people that come in, from the government to industry to suppliers, and they're able to provide that very comfortable atmosphere to bring KM practitioners together for networking. I would definitely recommend APQC for the 3 things that I have benefited most out of. One is the benchmarking. In the area of knowledge management being such a new field, it's really important to know where we are in comparison with other companies, especially with the non-for-profits. The second thing is because APQC does research, they're always on the forefront in terms of identifying what's the latest thing in KM. Our CIO is always asking us, what's the next biggest thing in KM? So we can use that research to be able to see what's new, what we need to look at in terms of our strategy going forward. And then lastly, because of all of the research APQC does, they make it available to their members online. I'm often going in online to download reports. In fact, when I have asked our information desk when I send them a query for giving me some research on different areas of knowledge management, 9 times out of 10, the reports that they pull back to me are from APQC.